What is happening, everyone? It's Roman with Tech Out Loud. At this point I thought I'd make a video on Doom 4, which came out in May, and give you my thoughts and opinions on it. So first off, I have to say that like many people, Doom was my first ego shooter I really got into, and I was anxious to see how much tribute id Software would pay to their old games. Concerning the graphics, I think they did a great job. The 60 frames per second are really nice to have, especially on a console. The modeling style for the levels and demons is really paying homage to the old classics while keeping a modern aesthetic that is all about gritty horror. There are some small criticisms I would have concerning the graphics if I had to name some. It's just little details like chains hanging off the ceiling that are done with not a whole lot of dedication, I'd say. They are rendered in 2D and don't display any physics reaction to touch. So that means while you're playing this game with otherwise beautiful graphics, you pass through these chains or whatever and they are pixelated 2D and are kinda static. This just throws you off a bit, but it's nothing major. So now to the gameplay. The guns of Doom 4 have a completely new look and feel to them, with some unique ones as well making their debut in the multiplayer mode, like the lightning gun and the static gun. Both are welcome inclusions in the multiplayer aspect of the game, bringing new tactics to the gameplay. The static gun, for example, will only load up if you're constantly on the move, so if you misfire and remain still, the best option is to go for your sidearm. This forces a forward momentum on the player, which keeps the pace for the multiplayer aspect going steady. The new heavy assault rifle is now used more like the minigun from Doom 1 and 2. This reminded me kind of like a bolter a Space Marine would wield in Warhammer 40k. The actual minigun is now a supremely heavy weapon. All weapons have different upgrades now, which is a new and unique aspect of Doom 4, so you can basically upgrade weapons and your suit of armor when collecting so-called weapon upgrade points by, well, killing demons of course. Fulfilling certain tasks with that weapon will unlock further skills. For example, you could be asked to kill 30 imps with a certain shotgun mode or score 10 multi-kills to achieve the next upgrade as well. Each gun has 1 to 2 skill trees that you can upgrade. You can now choose different firing modes for your arsenal and give your armor more protection or your character more health and new abilities such as the double jump. These upgrades give your mayhem a little bit of more depth as you can actually see a purpose in the slaughter. The gameplay further deepens with a variety of collectibles called runes, which offer a little mini-game, demanding some extra hand-eye coordination effort to perform certain jumps or killing enemies just with explosive barrels. This is a very nice feature that shortly takes you out of the intense action of the regular mayhem and gives you a bit of a breather in between. One other criticism I would have is the lack of large open arenas as in the old school Doom games. Doom 4 feels a lot more claustrophobic and delivers small, medium and large sized rooms to serve as the scenes for the various demon encounters. You sometimes make some excursions outside, but these areas are closed off quite a bit and serve more as a corridor between buildings. But another great part in this new iteration of Doom is the glory kill. So once you hurt a demon to a specific point, it will start blinking. And at that point you can run up to it and perform a kind of fatality move which is different for every demon and even differs in angles. Once you finished off a demon this way, they will drop good amounts of health and ammo. This is another one of those aspects of the game which makes you have a forward momentum and just plow through ranks of demons instead of sniping them off from behind cover. The beloved chainsaw also adds to this strategy in that it is a powerful weapon and its victims drop huge amounts of ammo, but it is fueled itself by gas canisters that are rather sparse. So make those chainsaw attacks count. What tops off this great new Doom rendition is the explorability of the levels to find tons of secrets such as levers that once activated will showcase a room from one of the classic Doom or Doom 2 maps and unlock whole levels of the classic Doom series. People who thought Doom 3 was too slow at times won't be disappointed. While there are dips and valleys in gameplay intensity from time to time, when you're actually fighting it's very intense and you'll be happy to hunt for secrets or look for a keycard for a couple of minutes afterwards. Last thing I wanted to touch on was the Snap Map feature. This is basically a level builder designer mode that lets you build your very own Doom 4 maps. You can place enemies, weapons, buildings, rooms, even different light sources such as spotlights or floodlights, etc. You can even set different strategies and tactics for your enemy. This is a powerful tool that makes it possible to build some crazy scenarios for yourself. Not only that, there's a whole community behind it which feeds into this mode. You can play any of the uploaded maps and vote it up or down. This really raises the replay value, offering some new fanfiction possibilities for Snap Map creators. Add to all of this a very nice multiplayer experience and you get a very refined new take on a beloved and successful franchise. I give it a 9 out of 10 for breathing new life into an old school classic, keeping it simple, stupid, yet adding lots of collectibles, old school levels, and a great multiplayer mode aside from a very long single player campaign, and securing a very nice replay value in form of classic Doom levels and the Snap Map community.
So anyway guys, what are some things you like or dislike about Doom 4? Tell me your opinions in the comment box below, subscribe to our channel for more content, and don't forget to slap that like button, that would help us out a lot. This is Roman for Tech Out Loud, have a good one.